Welcome to Pepsi Center for tonight's game between 19 Tampa Bay and 0-0 Colorado, and now time for tonight's starting lineups. First for 19 Tampa Bay, Kucherov, Stamkos, Killorn, Hedman, and McDonough, and in goal Vasilevsky, and now for 0-0 Colorado, Drury, Sakic, Hedgeduke, Bork, and Foot, and in goal Roy. Stamkos vs Sakic. 19 Tampa Bay wins the draw cleanly. Carried ahead by Killorn. Killorn sends it around the boards. Roy leaves the net to play it. Leaves it behind the net for Bork. Hedgeduke sets up the breakout. Bork has control. Plays it safely to Drury. Gives to Sakic. Sakic is hit by Hedman. 19 Tampa Bay in control. Killorn skates up ice. Under pressure. Speared into the 0-0 Colorado zone. Stamkos wins the battle for the loose puck. To McDonough. Gets off a shot. Nice glove save. Holds on for a face-off. Face-off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. Forsberg wins the face-off. High note controls the puck. Tightly checked by Sergachev. Deeks past him. Forsberg carries it down the right side. Shot hard around the boards. Vasilevsky leaves the net to play it. Passes to Sergachev. Johnson with control. Johnson is hit by Clem. 0-0 Colorado in possession. High note gains the offensive zone. High note passes to Clem. Lines and fires. Vasilevsky saves it. Holds on for a face-off. Face-off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. 19 Tampa Bay wins the draw cleanly. Maroon gains the zone. Mikowski has the puck. Gives to Shattenkirk. Verhaeghe has control. Maroon with possession. Shoots the puck. Stick save. Hangs onto the puck. Face-off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. The linesman drops the puck. Paquette wins the face-off. Hedman in possession. Palat plays it to Gourde. Paquette in possession. Passes the puck to Gourde. Passes to Hedman. Hedman takes a slap shot. Roy with a glove save. 0-0 Colorado has control. 0-0 Colorado plays it off the glass and out. Gourde in the neutral zone. Takes it into the zone. To Hedman. Hedman is knocked off the puck by Forsberg. 0-0 Colorado has the puck. Tanguay skates into the offensive zone. Offside play. Face-off in the neutral zone. Stamkos wins the face-off. 19 Tampa Bay has the puck now. Stamkos misplayed it. 0-0 Colorado in the offensive zone. Sakic has control. Sakic looking to make a play. Sakic hurried and lost the puck. Stamkos through neutral ice and over the line. Passes to Kucherov. Shoots from a low angle. Saved by Roy. Holds on for a face-off. Cirelli versus Larson. Larson with a nice play to win it. 0-0 Colorado controls the puck. D. Reed takes it over the line. D. Reed to Reed. Shoots it. Shoots wide. McDonough with possession. Johnson skating in his own end. Johnson chips it into the zone. Point wins the race to the puck. Moves it to McDonough. Delayed penalty called. McDonough winds up and shoots. And bounces to Johnson. Tipped by Johnson. Didn't hit the net. Bourque in possession. Penalty called. Bourque 2 o'clock, hooking. (0-0) Colorado penalty to number 77, Raymond Bourque, 2 minutes for hooking, the linesman drops the puck. Yelly wins the face-off. The puck is moved back out. Sends it all the way down the ice. They'll bring it back up ice. Kucherov in possession. Long pass to Stamkos. Kucherov in possession. To Stamkos. Point has control. Point has control. Shoots the puck SC. Denied by Roy. Leaves it behind the net for Blake. Padien gains the attacking zone. Passes to Foot. Loose puck. Both teams change lines. They'll bring it back up ice. Killorn has it. Johnson in possession. Takes a shot SC. A save by Roy. Loose in front. Killorn in possession. Killorn in possession. Killorn with the wraparound shot SC. Roy saves it. He covers it up. Face off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. Battling for possession. 0-0 Colorado comes away with it. Blake sends it to Yelly. Yelly takes it over the blue line. Yelly is hit hard by Sergachev. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Stolen by Sergachev. Johnson over the line. Sergachev controls the puck. 0-0 Colorado returns to full strength. Killorn has control. Moves it to Hedman. Bourque is back on the ice. Sergachev has control. Sergachev looking to make a play. Winds up and fires. Blake blocks the shot. Hedman has control. Hedman has control. Shoots. It hits Padien. DeVries in possession. Both teams change on the fly. Gives to Drury. Shadowed by Paquette. Stolen away by Paquette. 19 Tampa Bay in the offensive zone. Palat in possession. Sergachev with possession. Passes to Palat. Delivers it to Paquette. With a hard pass to Palat. Palat is knocked off the puck by Sakic. 0-0 Colorado in possession. That hit upset 19 Tampa Bay. Hajduk takes it over the blue line. To Sakic. Sakic with a wrist shot. Goes wide of the net. Gurd in possession. Palet skating in his own end. Dumped into the offensive zone. Gurd gets it behind the goal. With a slap shot. Nice block by Skoala. Gets it back but can't hold the zone. Palet in possession. Both teams change lines. To Hedman. Hedman just gets it out. And all the way down. Gives to DeVries. DeVries gets it out along the boards. 19 Tampa Bay brings on new skaters. To Kucherov. Shoots it. DeVries got a skate on it. Tanguay has control. Moved back out of harm's way. Kucherov in possession. Point passes it to Cirelli. Cirelli gains speed as he crosses the line. Cirelli is hit by foot. 0-0 Colorado has the puck. Sakic line for the 0-0 Colorado. Sakic in possession. Delayed penalty called. Sakic winds up and shoots. Wide of the net. Shattenkirk in possession. Penalty called. Point 2 o'clock, holding. 19 Tampa Bay penalty to number 21, Braden Point, 2 minutes for holding, time, the linesman drops the puck. Sakic wins the face-off. 0-0 Colorado on the power play. Forsberg has control. Forsberg in possession. Shoots from a bad angle. Saved by Vasilevsky. Plays it to Cernak. Plays it to Palet. Sent back out of the 19 Tampa Bay zone. It's played at center ice. No score yet in this one. 0-0 Colorado is on the power play. Tanguay gains the blue line. Passes to Sakic. Tanguay to Forsberg. Forsberg in possession. Passes to Tanguay. Sakic has the puck. Sakic shoots SC. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Loose in front. Knocked away by McDonough. Clem has control. Clem in control. Shoots. Sliding shot blocked by McDonough. Cernak in possession. 19 Tampa Bay just gets it out. Sakic with possession. Both teams send out new players. Hainaut controls it. Hainaut dumps it to the far corner. Hajduk gets it behind the net. Hajduk to Drury. Sends it to the net. Denied by Vasilevsky. Loose in front. Skoala has control. Skoala looking to make a play. With a slap shot. Missed wide. Skoala has the puck. 19 Tampa Bay returns to full strength. Drury has control. Passes to Hajduk. Point is back on the ice. Skoala controls the puck. Skoala in possession. Skoala with a slap shot. It didn't get past Killorn. Hedman in possession. Cirelli gains the zone. To Killorn. Delivers it to Hedman outside. Played back to Sergachev at the point. Point to Hedman. Pass to Sergachev. Sergachev shoots the puck. Point deflects it SC. Wide of the net. Hainaut in possession. Both teams change lines. Dashing down the left side is Larson. Slides it to Skoala, Plays it to Foot at the point. Foot is knocked off the puck by Cirelli. 19 Tampa Bay in control. Killorn moves it across the blue line. Killorn to Stamkos. Sends it to Kucherov. Shoots it. Wide of the net. Larson in possession. Sakic line for the 0-0 Colorado. Still looking for the first goal. Drury skating with it. Softly dumped to the corner. They'll chase it down. The puck is moving along the boards. Sakic picks it up. Passes to Bork. Penalty called. Stamkos 2 o'clock, roughing. Foot 2 o'clock, roughing. (19) Tampa Bay penalty to number 91, Steven Stamkos, 2 minutes for roughing 0-0, face-off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Point wins the face-off. Point skating with it. Played ahead into space. Johnson wins the battle for the loose puck. Point in possession. Passes the puck to Hedman. To Johnson. Point in possession. Quick shot SC. Goal. Goal number 1 of the playoffs for Point. Assisted by Johnson and Hedman. 19 Tampa Bay goal scored by, number 21, Braden Point, number 1 of the playoff, face-off upcoming at center ice. Point wins the face-off. 19 Tampa Bay 1, 0-0 Colorado 0. Cernak in his own zone. Johnson gains the zone. Gives to Sergachev. To Point. Point checked hard by Forsberg. 0-0 Colorado in possession. Blake in possession. Slides it on ahead to Tanguay. Nowhere to go. Softly dumped to the corner. Vasilevsky skates away to play it. Sends it out to Sergachev. Both teams send out new skaters. Kucherov takes it over the line. To Sergachev. With a heavy slap shot. Roy saves it. And will freeze it. TV timeout. TV timeout. The puck is dropped. Point wins the face-off. Johnson has control. Takes a shot. Glove saved by Roy. Allows a rebound. Scoala has control. Forsberg takes it through the neutral zone. Passes the puck to Scoala. With a slap shot. Off target left. Point in possession. Both teams at full strength. Foot is back on the ice. Carried ahead by Point. Point sends it hard around the boards. The puck is moving along the boards. Stamkos gets it on the end boards. To Hedman. Moves it to Stamkos. He mishandles the puck. Slides it to Drury. To Bork. With a slap shot. Wide of the net. Loose puck in the slot. McDonough in possession. Hedman has control. Hedman is knocked off the puck by Sakic. 0-0 Colorado has the puck. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Both teams send out new skaters. Drury skates in the center ice circle. Closely checked by Cernak. Taken off his stick by Cernak. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Cernak in the center ice circle. Gains the blue line. To Volkov. To Maroon. Shoots the puck. Glove save. Holds on for a face-off. Some pushing after the whistle. Yeli is removed from the circle. Padian will take the draw. The linesman drops the puck. Stamkos wins the face-off. Witkowski in possession. Sent back to Kucherov at the point. Kucherov lost an edge and went down. Padian takes it over the line. To Yeli. Yeli controls the puck. Padian in possession. Shoots through the crowd SC. He scores. Vasilevsky got beat glove side low. Goal number 1 of the playoffs for Padian. That ties the game at 1. Assisted by Yeli. 0-0 Colorado goal scored by Shin Padian, number 1 of the playoffs, assisted by Cirelli vs Larson. Cirelli wins the face-off. Point crosses the blue line. 2-on-1. The play was offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Paquette wins the face-off. Paquette takes it over the line. Passes to Hedman. Hedman to Palat at the point. Palat shoots the puck. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Off the mark. DeVries controls the puck. Forsberg gains the zone. With a hard pass to Hinaut. He lost control of the puck. Picked up by Palat. Odd man rush. DeVries back on defense. Passes to Gourde. To Palat. Shoots the puck SC. Roy saves it. And he'll just freeze it. Face-off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. Sakic wins the face-off. Sakic skates down the left side. Drury skates across the blue line. Passes to Sakic. Sakic has the puck. Shoots it. Vasilevsky saves it. He'll just freeze it. End of the period. Score after the first period, 19 Tampa Bay 1, 0-0 Colorado 1, shots on goal in the first period, 19 Tampa Bay 12, 0-0 Colorado 6. The ref drops the puck. Sakic wins the face-off. Sakic has it in the defensive end. Drury skating in his own end. In trouble. Played ahead into space. They'll chase it down. Hedgeduke gets it on the end boards. Hedgeduke with a slapper SC. Trapper save. And he'll freeze it. Face-off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Yeli wins the face-off. Clem in possession. Cirelli takes him into the boards. 19 Tampa Bay has control. Johnson over the line. To Sergachev. Passes the puck to Point at the right point. Point winds up and shoots SC. Roy with an acrobatic save. And he'll hold the puck. Stamkos vs Forsberg. Forsberg wins the face-off. Blake in his own zone. Forsberg takes it through center ice. Offside is called. Face-off in the neutral zone. Sakic wins the face-off. Sent ahead to open ice. Picked up by Hedgeduke. Hedgeduke steers it in deep. Sakic gets it behind the net. Sakic has the puck. Bork to Sakic. To Foot. Foot in possession. Takes a slap shot. Denied by Vasilevsky. Kucherov has the puck. Killorn carries the puck on his stick. Played ahead into space. Stamkos wins the race to the puck. Moves the puck to Hedman. One-timer. Roy saves it and holds on. Cirelli versus Yeli. Yeli wins the face-off. Scoala gives to Yeli. Yeli takes it through the neutral zone. They came across offside. Some shoving after the whistle. Face-off in the neutral zone. Verhaeghe wins the face-off. Maroon trying to make a play. Maroon in front of the team bench. He can't control it. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Drury gains the zone. Drury to Blake. One-timer. Wide of the net. Volkov with possession. Maroon gains the offensive zone. Passes to Hedman. Hedman to Volkov. With a drive. Wide of the net. Sakic with possession. Blake in possession. Volkov checks him into the sideboards. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Both teams changing. To Kucherov. Kucherov to Stamkos. In dangerous territory. Stamkos lost the puck. Forsberg skating with it. Shot into the corner by Forsberg. Tanguay gets it behind the net. Tanguay with a hard pass to Forsberg. To Clam. Delayed penalty called. Taken away by Killorn. Penalty called. Shattenkirk 2 o'clock, looking. 19 Tampa Bay penalty to number 22, Kevin Shattenkirk, 2 minutes for hooking. Cirelli versus Sakic. The linesman drops the puck. Cirelli wins the face-off. 19 Tampa Bay is on the penalty kill. Cirelli has control. Cirelli is hit by Bork. 0-0 Colorado in possession. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. 0-0 Colorado is on the power play. Forsberg through neutral ice and over the line. Gets it to Blake. Moves it to Bork. Forsberg has the puck now. Blake controls the puck. Shoots. McDonough blocks the shot. Sakic has control. Tanguay in control. Shoots at SC. Denied by Vasilevsky. Loose in front. The puck is free. Knocked away by Cernak. Sakic has control. To Blake. Forsberg in possession. Forsberg has control. With a shot. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Loose puck in the crease. Scrambling for the puck. Bork in possession. Bork in possession. Shoots the puck. Nice block by McDonough. Cernak has control. 19 Tampa Bay trying to kill the penalty. McDonough has it. Plays it safely to Cernak. Cleared out of trouble by Cernak. Clears it all the way down the ice. 19 Tampa Bay with a line change. They'll bring it back up ice. Tanguay skates up ice. Passes to Sakic. He turns and loses control. 19 Tampa Bay returns to full strength. Shattenkirk is back on the ice. Hedman in possession. Plays it safely to Gourde. Gourde takes it over the blue line. Gets it to Paquette. Tees up a one-timer. Roy saves it. Freezes the puck. A little jawing after the whistle. Penalty called. Gourde 2 minutes, roughing. Parker 2 minutes, roughing. TV timeout. TV timeout. 19 Tampa Bay penalty to number 37, Yanni Gourde, 2 minutes. The linesman drops the puck. Battling for possession. Killorn kicks it out. But 0-0 Colorado comes away with it. Scoala setting up the breakout. Scoala has control. Scoala is knocked off the puck by Kucherov. 19 Tampa Bay has control. Kucherov in possession. Hedman just got leveled. Ref didn't see it. Kucherov in possession. McDonough with possession. Shoots through a screen. Clem with a shot block. Scoala has it. Forced to clear it. McDonough in possession. Hedman passes the puck to Kucherov. Kucherov at center. Skates it over center ice. Kucherov shoots the puck SC. Saved by Roy. And he'll freeze it. Some pushing and shoving after the whistle. The linesman drops the puck. Point wins the face-off. Sergachev has the puck. Sergachev in possession. Shoots. Roy kicks it away. Loose puck in the crease. Battling for the puck. Bork in possession. Sends it to Foot. Delayed penalty called. Foot shoots low. Vasilevsky saves it. Freezes the puck. Penalty called. Johnson 2 o'clock, hooking. 19 Tampa Bay penalty to number 9, face off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. The puck is dropped. Sakic wins the face off. Sakic in possession. One-timer. Cernak blocks the shot. Cernak gets control of the puck. Moved back out of harm's way. Clem in control. Sakic gains the zone with the puck. Forsberg in possession. Sakic gets control. Shoots SC. It hits Cernak. Sakic gets control of the puck. Gourde is back on the ice. 0-0 Colorado returns to full strength. Parker is back on the ice. Sakic has the puck. DeVries has control. Takes a slap shot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Gets it back but can't hold the zone. Forsberg controls it. Forced to move it ahead. Sakic wins the battle for the loose puck. Sakic in possession. Clem to Forsberg. To Sakic. Sakic in control. Shoots at SC. Saved by Vasilevsky. Allows a rebound. Forsberg has it. Clem has the puck. With a one-timer. Vasilevsky covers up the 5-hole. And he'll freeze it. Some jawing in front of the net. Face-off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Sakic wins the face-off. Forsberg with the puck. Played back to Sakic at the point. Sakic shoots the puck. Didn't make it through. Killorn in possession. 19 Tampa Bay is on the penalty kill. Cirelli over the line. Comes across offside. Verhaeghe versus Larson. The linesman drops the puck. Tied up in the face-off circle. 0-0 Colorado wins it. Hedgeduke in possession. Hedgeduke is hit by Maroon. 19 Tampa Bay in control. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Maroon in possession. Gets the puck in deep. Battling for the puck deep in the corner. Bork wins the battle for the loose puck. Passes to Reed. Cleared back to safety by Reed. All the way to the other end. Both teams change lines. Shattenkirk in the defensive zone. Gourde in possession. Cleared back to the neutral zone. Yeli gets control. Checked closely by Shattenkirk. Yeli has the puck. Forced to move it ahead. Padien gets it behind the goal. Delivers it to Yeli. They lost the puck. Palat gains the attacking zone. Delivers it to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk gets control. Shattenkirk in possession. Shattenkirk with a slap shot. Roy saves it. And will freeze it. Face-off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. Cirelli wins the face-off. Hedman has the puck now. With a pass to Point. Point is hit by Reed. 0-0 Colorado in possession. Clem in his own zone. Reed in trouble. He had it bounce over his stick. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Tampa Bay changing. To Maroon. Shot around the boards. And they give up possession. Larson gains the zone. Moves it to Scoala. Hedgeduke to Clem. Slides it to Scoala. Scoala shoots. Hedman blocks the shot. Volkov has the puck now. Both teams change lines. To Hedman. Hedman with a slap shot. Roy saves it. Pass to the corner for Foot. Carried ahead by Forsberg. Shot hard around the boards. Tanguay gets the puck. Bork has control. Tanguay has the puck. Passes to Forsberg. To Foot. Foot in possession. Shoots. And it deflects to Tanguay. Tanguay with the tip. Wide of the left post. McDonough in possession. Moved back out of harm's way. Foot with possession. Forsberg moves it across the blue line. To Bork. Bork to Hinote. Hedman rubs him out along the boards. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Scooped up by Maroon. Odd man rush. To Hedman. Passes the puck to Verhaeghe. Shoots at SC. Tanguay blocks the shot. Foot in possession. Both teams send out new lines. Parker gains the zone. Slides it to Bork. Bork to Yeli. Yeli with a wrist shot. Wide of the net. Stamkos has control. Moves it to Witkowski. Witkowski sends it back out. 0-0 Colorado changes on the fly. Blake skates in the neutral zone. Witkowski lays him out. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Killorn has control. Nowhere to go. Killorn dumps it to the far corner. On the end boards trying to win the puck. Stamkos wins the battle for the loose puck. Passes the puck to Shattenkirk. We have a fight. Witkowski and DeVries. Witkowski took him down. They're separated. DeVries will require some stitches. The penalties. Witkowski 5 minutes, fighting. Plus 10 minutes misconduct. DeVries 5 minutes, fighting. 19 Tampa Bay penalty to number 28, Luke Witkowski, 5 minutes for fighting, face-off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. Drury wins the face-off. Hedgeduke gains the offensive zone. Passes to Clem. To Drury. Shoots. Vasilevsky saves it. Hangs on to the puck. TV timeout. TV timeout. Face-off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Forsberg wins the face-off. The score is tied at 1. Sent back to Bourque at the point. Tanguay moves it to Forsberg. Passes the puck to Bourque. Bourque with a drive. Vasilevsky saves it. Passed out to McDonough. Hedman passes to Kucherov. Kucherov over the line. Passes to Hedman. Sent back to Kucherov at the point. Wrist shot SC. Wide of the net. Tanguay in possession. Forsberg passes it to Tanguay. Tanguay crosses the blue line. Comes across offside. The linesman drops the puck. Point wins the face-off. Point skates up ice. Point crosses the blue line. Gives to Johnson. One-timer. Kick saved by Lowe. Clem in possession. Drury skating with the puck. Flipped into the corner by Drury. They'll chase it down. Vasilevsky leaves the net to play it. Puts it behind the net for Cernak. Sergachev crosses the blue line. Sergachev passes it to Johnson. Shoots. Kick saved by Lowe. Allows a rebound. Scrambling for the puck. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Clem has control. Hedgeduke moves it into the offensive zone. Plays it to Skoala. Winds up and shoots. Point blocks the shot. Cernak has control. 19 Tampa Bay just clears the puck. Skoala in possession. Drury gains the zone. Gives to Hedgeduke. Hedgeduke with a slap shot SC. Vasilevsky covers up the 5-hole. Rebound. Johnson in possession. Both teams change lines. Kucherov in control. Slides it on ahead to Hedman. Kucherov will just hold the puck. Period over. Score after the second period, 19 Tampa Bay 1, 0-0 Colorado 1, shots on goal in the second period, 19 Tampa Bay 9, 0-0 Colorado 11. Face-off upcoming at center ice. Battling for possession. Killorn kicks it out. But 0-0 Colorado comes away with it. Foot passes to Drury. Drury gains the zone. Drury in control. Fires it. Vasilevsky saves it. And he'll freeze it. Point versus Forsberg. Forsberg wins the face-off. Skoala slides it to Forsberg. Clem in control. Passes to Forsberg. Gets it to Tanguay. Tanguay with a drive SC. Didn't make it through. Sergachev has control. The puck comes back out to center. Clem in possession. Sends it to Tanguay. Tanguay dumps it in. And they give up possession. Cernak has the puck. Passed back to Johnson. Sent clear of the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Forsberg gains the zone. Passes to Tanguay. One-timer SC. Wide of the post. Johnson has control. 0-0 Colorado returns to full strength. DeVries is back on the ice. 19 Tampa Bay line change. To Cernak. Tees it up. Blocked by Scola. Drury in possession. Foot with the puck. Turns and steers it back for Drury. Drury forced to clear it. Nice play to stop it near center. Gourde has control. Shot in deep. Paquette picks it up. Paquette passes to Hedman. Passes to Palin. He overskates the puck. Hedgeduke takes it over the line. To Sakic. To Bork. Shoots. Wide of the net. Gourde in possession. Both teams change lines. McDonough has it in the defensive end. McDonough in control. Hedman passes it to Kucherov. Passes to Stamkos. Slap shot. Wide of the net. Padin has it. Stamkos with a huge hit on Padin. 19 Tampa Bay in control. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Both teams changing. To Stamkos. Shot deep in the zone. And they give up possession. Padin maneuvers up ice. Forced to move it ahead. In the near corner trying to win the puck. Parker recovers it. Winds up and shoots the puck. What a save by Vasilevsky. Cernak in possession. Both teams send out new players. Cirelli takes it over the blue line. Cirelli in possession. Sergachev in possession. With a drive. Forsberg blocks the shot. Hinote in possession. Both teams send out new skaters. Bork passes to Tanguay. Gets it to Forsberg. With a slap shot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Passes it to Hedman. Cirelli stick handles his way up ice. In trouble. Cirelli steers it in deep. They'll chase it down. Battling for the puck in the corner. Johnson gets the puck. Hedman passes the puck to Cirelli. Winds up for a slap shot. Foot blocks the shot. Hinote has the puck. Both teams change lines. Drury in neutral ice. Under pressure. Drury coughs up the puck. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Paquette in control. Paquette chips it into the zone. Gourde recovers it. Passes to Hedman. To Gourde. Poked free by Blake. Both teams send out new skaters. To Clem. Passes to Drury. Drury is knocked off the puck by Paquette. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Stamkos setting up the breakout. Kucherov through neutral ice and over the line. Passes to Stamkos. Pass to Bogosian. Larson checks him into the wall. 0-0 Colorado controls it. 0-0 Colorado over the line. But a player was over the line. TV timeout. TV timeout. Face off in the neutral zone. The linesman drops the puck. Cirelli wins the face off. Point sets up the breakout. Point controls the puck. Point is knocked off the puck by Foot. 0-0 Colorado gathers in the puck. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. High note in control. Nowhere to go. Played ahead into space. Forsberg recovers it. To Bork. Forsberg to Tanguay. To High note. Tanguay in possession. Shoots at SC. Vasilevsky saves it and holds on. Face off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Stamkos versus Sakic. The linesman drops the puck. Sakic wins the face off. Blake in possession. To Sakic. Takes a slap shot. Vasilevsky saves it and holds on. Paquette versus Yeli. Paquette wins the face off. Palat in possession. Palat hit hard by Bork. 0-0 Colorado in possession. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. S. Parker takes it through center ice. Gives to Bork at the point. Passes to Foot. Palat sends him into the boards. 19 Tampa Bay has the puck. Paquette has control. Parker checks him into the boards. 0-0 Colorado in possession. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Both teams changing. Passes to Bork. Drury passes to Hedgedu. To Sakic. He lost control of the puck. Cirelli passes to Johnson. Johnson gains the blue line. To Cirelli. Passes the puck to Johnson. With a slap shot. Wide of the right post. Hedgeduke has the puck. Sakic line is on now for 0-0 Colorado. Hedgeduke in his own zone. Sakic had it bounce over his stick. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Cirelli takes it over the blue line. Passes to point. Moves the puck to Sergachev. Passes to Johnson. Shoots. Glove and held by Roll. Paquette versus Forsberg. Paquette wins the face-off. Hedman with possession. Paquette in possession. Palat getting pressured. Shoots the puck. Stick save. He covers it up. Face off in the 0-0 Colorado zone. Battling in the face-off circle. 0-0 Colorado wins the draw. Larson has control. Clears it to the neutral zone. Kucherov has control. Needs to get rid of it. Kucherov chips it into the zone. Killorn recovers it. To Kucherov. Loose puck. Blake deep in the defensive zone. DeVries has control. Shoots. Shoots wide. Killorn has control. Stamkos has control. Stamkos is hit by DeVries. 0-0 Colorado in possession. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Shattenkirk broke his stick. Both teams change lines. In trouble. Play deep in attacking zone. And they give up possession. Volkov takes it over. Verhaeghe gathers in the puck. Volkov has the puck. Verhaeghe has the puck. Passes the puck to Volkov. Passes to Hedman. Pass to Volkov. Volkov is hit by DeVries. 0-0 Colorado controls it. Both teams change lines. Passes to Bork. Cleared back across the 0-0 Colorado line. Plays it all the way down the ice. Johnson between the blue lines. Johnson lost the puck. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. 0-0 Colorado changes on the fly. Tie game. Put at center. He lost the puck. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Passes to Cirelli. Sent deep to the end boards. And they give up possession. Both teams send out new players. To Forsberg. Forsberg bangs it off the boards and out. Killorn has control. Stops and regroups. Shot into the corner by Killorn. Stamkos wins the battle for the loose puck. Passes to Kucherov. Shoots. Bork blocks the shot. High note in possession. We're tied at 1. Tanguay passes to High note. High note takes it over. Forsberg passes to Tanguay. Tanguay to High note. Shoots the puck. Wide of the net. Sergachev in possession. Cernak in the neutral zone. He lost an edge and went down. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Colorado changes lines on the fly. Forsberg has control. Played ahead into space. Tanguay gets it on the end boards. Gets it to Forsberg. To High note. Taken away by Kucherov. Heward skates into the offensive zone. To Cernak. To Paquette. Paquette with a slap shot. It's wide and into the corner. Drury in possession. Both teams change lines. Badian delivers it to Clem. Clem to Yelly. Yelly is hit by Cernak. 19 Tampa Bay controls the puck. Sergachev setting up the breakout. Heward takes it across the blue line. To Cernak. He overskates the puck. Both teams changing. Clem carries it down the right side. Hedgeduke gains the zone. Delivers it to Sakic. Sakic in possession. Shoots. Saved by Vasilevsky. Johnson in possession. Both teams send out new lines. Gourde has control. The puck is played to Palin. Volkov gains the zone. Maroon gathers in the puck. Verhaeghe getting pressured. Shoots it. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Saved and held by Roy. Timeout 19 Tampa Bay. The linesman drops the puck. Stamkos wins the face-off. 58 seconds left. Pass to Hedman. Passes it to Kucherov at the point. Kucherov with a wrist shot. Roy saves it. Loose puck in the blue. Drury has the puck. Both teams change lines. We're tied at 1. To Forsberg. Forsberg is knocked off the puck by Hedman. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Hedman has it. Johnson has the puck. Johnson has control. Shoots it. Roy saves it. Rebound. Tanguay in possession. Both teams send out new lines. 0-0 Colorado won't get a shot off. Overtime. At the end of regulation, the score, 19 Tampa Bay 1, 0-0 Colorado 1. Face-off upcoming at center ice. Sakic wins the face-off. Hood has it in the defensive end. Sakic accelerates up ice. Sends the puck in deep. Hedgeduke gets the puck. With a pass to Sakic. With a heavy slap shot SC. Vasilevsky saves it. Rebound. Hedman in possession. To Stamkos. Stamkos to McDonough. McDonough takes a body check from Hedgeduke. 0-0 Colorado in possession. Controlled by Sakic. 2-on-1 rush. McDonough slows things down. Sakic breaks. Pauses. To Hedgeduke. Shoots low SC. Wide right. Kucherov has control. The puck comes back out to center. Hedgeduke controls the puck. Drury has it. Stamkos checks him to the ice. 19 Tampa Bay has control. Taken away by Stamkos. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Hedman passes it to Killorn. Killorn gains the blue line. Passes it to Hedman. Kucherov in possession. Kucherov in control. Fires at SC. It hits Bork. Sakic in possession. Both teams change lines. Tanguay with control. His pass gets through to Bork. To Forsberg. To high note. Sergachev runs him into the boards. 19 Tampa Bay in control. Stolen by Sergachev. Controlled by Point. 2-on-1 rush. Foot back to defend. Gives to Sergachev. Passes it to Point. He overskates the puck. 0-0 Colorado line change. Skoala deep in the defensive zone. Forsberg with the puck. Clears it to the neutral zone. The puck is loose. Cirelli and Clamp are battling for the loose puck. Cirelli has it now. 19 Tampa Bay over the line. With a pass to Cirelli. Lost the puck. Slides it to High Note. High Note forced to clear it. Both teams change lines. Volkov gains the zone. Slides it to Verhaeghe. Hedgeduke with a huge hit on Verhaeghe. 0-0 Colorado gets control of the puck. Taken away by Hedgeduke. Reed setting up the breakout. Scoala in possession. Scoala forced to clear it. Makes it out to the neutral zone. Volkov has the puck. Tightly checked by Scoala. Skates around him. Volkov controls the puck. Volkov dumps it to the far corner. Verhaeghe recovers it. To Volkov. In trouble. Volkov had it bounce over his stick. Line 1 on for 0-0 Colorado. Hedgeduke has it in the defensive end. Blake in possession. Passes it to Hedgeduke at the point. Hedgeduke is hit by Witkowski. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Stamkos gains the zone. To Sergachev. Passes the puck to Kucherov. Fires it. Off the post. Blake has the puck. DeVries in possession. DeVries is knocked off the puck by Stamkos. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Kucherov line for 19 Tampa Bay. Hedman delivers it to Stamkos. Stamkos through center and over the line. To Hedman. Killorn controls the puck. Killorn has control. Shoots SC. Roy saves it and holds on. The linesman drops the puck. Forsberg wins the face-off. Forsberg skates up ice. Shot hard around the boards. Battling for the puck in the corner. Highnote gets the puck. Foot in possession. Sends it to Forsberg. Passes to Highnote. Tanguay just got run over. Tanguay in possession. Passes to Forsberg. No call. Highnote in possession. Highnote shoots the puck. Saved by Vasilevsky. And he'll just freeze it. The linesman drops the puck. Verhaeghe wins the face-off. Volkov setting up the breakout. Volkov in possession. Tanguay knocks him down in open ice. 0-0 Colorado has control. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Highnote gains the zone. To Forsberg. Forsberg to Tanguay. Winds up for a slap shot. Vasilevsky saves it. And he'll freeze the puck. Face off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Verhaeghe versus Larson. Tied up in the face-off circle. Verhaeghe kicks it out. But 0-0 Colorado comes away with it. Scoala with possession. Delivers it to Larson. He lost control of the puck. Verhaeghe has control. Tightly checked by Scoala. Skates around him. Verhaeghe carries it down the right side. Slapped in by Verhaeghe. Maroon recovers it behind the net. Passes it to Verhaeghe. Sergachev moves it to Verhaeghe. To Volkov. Volkov in possession. Volkov is knocked off the puck by Reed. 0-0 Colorado has it. Both teams send out new lines. Tanguay gets control of the puck. Leaves it for Forsberg. Hedman pass to Highnote. With a pass to Forsberg. Forsberg to Tanguay at the point. Tanguay with a slap shot SC. And it deflects to Highnote. Highnote with the deflection SC. Vasilevsky makes the save and holds on. Stamkos just got run over. No call. Face off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Stamkos versus Forsberg. The linesman drops the puck. Stamkos wins the face-off. McDonough with possession. Passed out of the zone to Kucherov. Kucherov sends it hard around the boards. They'll chase it down. Roy will play it. Gives it up to Foot. High Note has control. Able to chip it back to Tangway. Bork has the puck. Passed forward to High Note. Gets it to Tangway. Tangway checked hard by McDonough. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Stamkos in possession. Tangway takes him out along the boards. 0-0 Colorado in possession. Taken away by Tangway. 0-0 Colorado in the neutral zone. Both teams changing. Passes the puck to Sakic. Shoots the puck. Vasilevsky makes the save and holds on. The linesman drops the puck. Yeli wins the face-off. Yeli in possession. Shoots. Vasilevsky saves it. And he'll just freeze it. The linesman drops the puck. Verhaeghe wins the face-off. Shattenkirk in the defensive zone. Verhaeghe in control. Drop pass for Volkov. Shot in behind the 0-0 Colorado net. Battling for the puck in the corner. Verhaeghe recovers the puck. Sends it to Shattenkirk. Passes to Verhaeghe. He had it bounce over his stick. DeVries skates in the center ice circle. He misplayed it. 19 Tampa Bay in the neutral zone. Volkov has the puck. Tightly defended by Blake. Volkov carries it into the zone. Shattenkirk delivers it to Verhaeghe. Passes it to Volkov at the right point. Volkov misplayed the puck. Loose puck. Verhaeghe and Reed are tied up along the boards. Reed wins the battle. Played ahead into space. Reed recovers it behind the net. Reed with a slap shot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Risky pass to Witkowski. 19 Tampa Bay line change. To Maroon. Maroon is knocked off the puck by Larson. 0-0 Colorado in control. Hedgeduke in possession. Blake trying to create. Shoots it. Verhaeghe blocks the shot. Maroon controls the puck. Both teams send out new skaters. McDonough sets up the breakout. Hedman in possession. To Killorn. Killorn is hit by High Note. 0-0 Colorado has the puck. Tangway sets up the breakout. Bork in possession. Bork flips it out of the zone. Stamkos carries the puck through the middle. Stamkos takes it over. Stamkos controls the puck. Shoots. Denied by Roy. Roy has it bounce away. Put in possession. Both teams changing. Drury in the neutral zone. Skates across the blue line. To Hedgeduke. With a drive SC. Vasilevsky knocks it down. Sends it out to Cernak. Passes to Paquette. Paquette sends it back out. 0-0 Colorado line change. Yeli in possession. Steered into the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Bouncing puck on the end boards. Sergachev wins the race to the puck. Sergachev setting up the breakout. Cernak in possession. To Gourde behind the 19 Tampa Bay net. To Paquette. Paquette is hit hard by Padin. 0-0 Colorado has control. Yeli skates up ice. Shot in by Yeli. Padin gets the puck. Gives to Skoala. Skoala with a wrist shot. Just missed the net. Gourde has control. Both teams change on the fly. McDonough in possession. Back to Hedman behind the 19 Tampa Bay net. Hedman to McDonough at the point. McDonough is hit by Tangway. 0-0 Colorado in possession. High Note carries it over the blue line. Passes to Tangway. Tangway has the puck now. Tangway is hit by Hedman. 19 Tampa Bay in possession. Gets it to Hedman. Cleared out of trouble by Hedman. Recovered in the neutral zone. 0-0 Colorado line change. DeVries has the puck now. Sent deep to the end boards. And they give up possession. Stamkos gains the zone with the puck. Offside on a close call. Face-off in the neutral zone. Sakic wins the face-off. Drury passes it to Sakic. Sakic takes it into the attacking zone. Hedgeduke has control. Sakic is being pressured. Shoots from a low angle. What a save by Vasilevsky. And he covers it up. Timeout 0-0 Colorado. Stamkos versus Sakic. Sakic wins the face-off. 0-0 Colorado in possession. Sakic lost control of the puck. Kucherov gains the zone. Pass to Killorn. Killorn with possession. Gets off a shot. Saved with a blocker. Rebound. Foot has control. Sakic has control. Conservative pass to Foot. Drury over the line. Bork has the puck. Bork has control. Shoots. Saved by Vasilevsky. Freezes the puck. Face-off in the 19 Tampa Bay zone. Forsberg wins the face-off. High Note has the puck. 1 minute remaining in overtime. High Note is knocked off the puck by Johnson. 19 Tampa Bay has the puck. Johnson controls it. Plays it to Sergachev. Sergachev moves it to Johnson. Cernak controls the puck. Johnson passes to point. Passes to Cirelli. Cirelli shoots the puck SC. Deflected out of play by Roy. Paquette versus Yelly. Yelly wins the face-off. Yelly with control. Cleared back to the neutral zone. 19 Tampa Bay can't get a shot off. We'll play another period. At the end of overtime, the score, 19 Tampa Bay 1, 0-0 Colorado 1. Face-off upcoming at center ice. Sakic wins the face-off. Bork has it in the defensive end. Hedgeduke gains the zone. Passes to Sakic. Sakic with a slap shot. Stick save. Sakic with 9 shots, no goals. Stamkos in possession. Kucherov gains the zone. Stamkos has control. Kucherov looks for help. Shoots the puck SC. Goal. Great goal by Kucherov. For the 19 Tampa Bay win. Assisted by Stamkos. Game over. 19 Tampa Bay moves on. 19 Tampa Bay goal scored by, number 86, Nikita Kucherov, number 1 of the playoffs, assisted by number 91, Steven Stamkos, time of the goal 50 seconds. The final score, 19 Tampa Bay 2, 0-0 Colorado 1, shots on goal in the game, 19 Tampa Bay 31, 0-0 Colorado 34, the stars of the game, first star, Andrei Vasilevsky of 19 Tampa Bay with 33 saves and 2 great saves, second star, Nikita Kucherov of 19 Tampa Bay with 1 goal, and third star, Braden Point of 19 Tampa Bay with 1 goal.